Amara, the girl with two faces. In a small town in Nigeria, there lived a beautiful young girl named Amara. By day, Amara was known as a child of God. She went to church every Sunday, sang in the choir, helped the pastor, and prayed with all her heart. People admired her and said, "This girl really loves God." But what people did not know was that Amara lived two very different lives. At night, Amara would change. She wore short dresses, went to parties, and followed men. She would laugh, dance, and enjoy herself far from God. What she did at night was the opposite of what she did in the day. The Bible says, "Man looks at the outward appearance, but the Lord looks at the heart." 1 Samuel 16 verse 7. But Amara forgot this. She thought as long as she prayed on Sunday, everything was fine. Time passed, and one day, Amara noticed her body was no longer the same. The mirror showed her a truth she was not ready to accept. Amara was pregnant. Fear entered her heart immediately. Her mind became restless. This must not come out, she told herself. People must not know. But in a small town, secrets do not stay hidden for long. People began to notice. The girl who once dressed confidently now wore loose clothes. The girl who laughed freely now avoided conversations. The girl who sang boldly now kept to herself. Whispers followed her everywhere. Something is wrong. She has changed. Is it sickness, or is it shame? Amara heard the whispers, but she pretended not to. Her mother noticed too. A mother's eyes see deeper than words. One evening, she called Amara aside and spoke gently. "My daughter, something is troubling you. Whatever it is, do not carry it alone." She warned her with love. Truth may bring shame for a moment, but lies bring pain for a lifetime. Amara stood there, silent. The words reached her ears, but fear blocked her heart. Days passed, and the whispers grew louder. Pressure surrounded her from every side. Sleep left her eyes. Peace left her heart. Instead of choosing truth, Amara began to look for a way to erase the problem. If this disappears, she thought, my life will return to normal. But my people say, you cannot correct one mistake by creating another. She had been warned. She had been advised. But fear spoke louder than wisdom. Amara made a decision in secret. That decision led her down a path she could not return from. Not long after, the town woke up to sorrow. Amara was gone. The church mourned. Her home fell silent. Questions filled the air. But beyond this world, Amara stood where excuses no longer mattered. No reputation. No choir songs. No pretending. Only truth. She cried out, "Lord, I went to church. I sang for you. I served you." And God answered, "My child, I saw the church you attended. But I also saw your heart. You were warned, yet you chose fear. You were advised, yet you chose secrecy. You lived with two faces. One before people, and one in the dark." In that moment, Amara understood. God was never deceived. People may praise appearances, but heaven judges the heart. And so we are reminded. Do not be deceived. God cannot be mocked. A person will always reap what they sow. This is the lesson. Truth spoken early saves lives. Shame fades, but consequences remain. Faith is not what we display before people. It is what we choose when no one is watching.